Hi, this is Victoria. A few days ago, she went to a Hollywood movie set with the intention of making her first adult video.
I'm most nervous about a sexual encounter in front of a ton of people. I don't see that happening. Usually I do it in the dark with one person. Not two.
If you're going to work with me, you're going to do really nasty pornography.
The guys are great. They're not going to be rough with you. You know.
I feel like I'm a spoiler.
You can walk in here today and I'll make you a porn star.
Did she go through with it? And what is life like on an X-rated movie set? We're about to find out. Want to go inside?
Sure.
Welcome to the show. Today we're going to meet a woman who has decided to become an adult film star, and we have exclusive video of her as she makes her very first X-rated movie. Go to your room. Her stage name is Victoria Hill, and we were with her last week when she went to a Hollywood studio to tape her first sex scene. Let's take a look.
There are girls every day. There are 3 major agents in this town running ads every day. There are telephone calls every day of girls who want to have sex for money. And very few of them make it to the big time.
Well, there's an ad in the newspaper under modeling in Townsend, and I called a few of them, and this is the only person that actually answered the phone. So I talked to him, and I drove down here, and he basically told me what it was about, and I said, well, I don't know if I want to do that. So he talked to me about it and told me how safe it was and how fun and glamorous it was and everything. And I said, well, okay, you know, I'll try it. Because deep down inside, I probably always wanted to try something like this. I've never, ever watched a porno movie. I work in a medical field. I'm a bill collector for doctors and physical therapists. And I don't know, I guess I just wanted to be adventurous and try it out.
Getting into the business isn't easy. It's not like we hang out in bus stations and pick up little girls. I mean, this is a girl who saw ads in her local newspaper for nude modeling and X-rated movies, made a conscious decision that that was what she wanted to do. She did that in the privacy of her own home.
I mean, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, just the sex part in front of a whole bunch of people scares me. I don't think I've ever done that one. There's going to be cameras and 10 million people on the set watching me have sex.
She then responded to an ad that was placed by one of the agents who finds these girls.
He asked me, well, what do you want to be called? And the only thing I could think of was my favorite store, Victoria's Secrets. So, Victoria. And I saw the last name Hill on an exit when I was driving into LA. So I said, well, how about Hill?
I interviewed her and liked her. I think she has a sexuality about her that isn't vulgar or brash.
I've been exercising a lot. A lot.
She's got a little cheekiness about her. I mean, I find her attractive. If I find her attractive, chances are then the people that we make movies for will find her attractive. If you come and work for me, you're going to go straight in on your first scene and you're going to do stuff you've never done before. And I'm going to push you beyond all limits of what you know and have done. And if you'll do it, and you look good and you look like you're enjoying it, I can make you into a star.
Wild and crazy scene. That's what I was going to say. And he really didn't go into a lot of detail about it. He told me he's going to talk to me a little bit more about it today, but after reading the script, I think it's going to be pretty wild. So I expect the unexpected to happen today. It does scare me a little, though, working with 2 men at once. Never done it.
And the reality is that we have no time for girls who want to come in. On our side, we don't have time for the girls who come in and want to start out easy and work up to doing the hard stuff. Because if you start throwing money at them for doing almost nothing, why should they do any more? The other side of the business is that they pamper them and give them tons of money and tell them they don't have to do anything.
I'm most nervous about a sexual encounter in front of a ton of people. I mean, I don't see that happening. Usually I do it in the dark with one person. Not two. So that's what's been scaring me the most. I've been trying to talk to other people who are in the business and see how it feels, what it actually is like a little bit. But, you know, you can never really tell unless you actually do it. So, I don't know. I'm going to try and do it.
Well, my name's Steve Hatcher, and we're about to go do a scene with Victoria, the new girl. Very gorgeous girl. We got some surprises for her, though. You guys will want to watch. I mean, I know I will.
I haven't met the other guy. I don't know who he is or what he looks like or anything. I mean, I know his name. That's about it. Actually, it kind of excites me, the unknown. I mean, I hope he's not too old. Not too heavy, maybe. Something I would get excited about.
The first thing that I want to know is I want to get a commitment from her that this is what she wants to do, because we can't talk them into doing the movies. It has to be something that they are pursuing. It has to be a conscious decision. So first of all, I decide I like her, I think there's potentiality. The next thing now is to get a conscious decision that it's absolutely something she wants to do, because from this point on, now I have to start spending money, I have to put time and effort. I don't want to do that if a week later or a week and a half later she doesn't show up for a shoot because she gets cold feet. If you're going to work with me, you're going to do really nasty pornography. You can be a checkout girl at AMP yesterday, and you can walk in here today, and I'll make you a porn star. My advice to any woman who would like to get into this business is to be absolutely sure, before you make the first approach, before you answer the ad, before you pick up the telephone, before you make any attempt to get into the business, to be absolutely sure that this is what you want to do. It is not private. This is entertainment. We make our money by selling the movies to the people in your town, to the people in your church, to your friends, to your family. You can't hide from this business, but you will make a lot of money.
Will Victoria go through the plans to make an adult movie? We'll find out, and we'll meet her here on our stage when we come back. Stay with us.
We only worked together. We started out only working together.
Oh, so
and that was the only way that we were going to do it, is if we were going to do the scenes by ourselves together.
Is someone you love doing something you're ashamed of? Do you want to confront them on our show? If so, please call 1-800-96-JERRY.
Welcome back. Today we're following the story of Victoria Hill, a woman who is making her very first adult movie. Now, before we catch up with Victoria, I want to bring out Chandler and Christian Steele. They have been married for 1 year, and they've been making adult movies for 5 months. Let's meet them. Here they are, Chandler and Christian. Welcome. How did you guys decide to become adult film stars?
I was dancing, and I wanted to excel and feature and make more money. And to do that, you have to do movies. So,
In order to feature, basically, for a girl to, in order for a girl to go out on the road and feature, she has to put out a few box covers or a few films in order to get some recognition from the public, so that when she goes out on the road to tour, people know who she is already, so they'll come to see her show at the local club.
So the real money then is made not necessarily in making the film for you, but the real money is then made when you go out to these clubs.
The big picture is going out on the road.
How long have you been doing this?
We started together.
Were you married first?
No.
So you just knew each other and then you both one day decided...
No, we were dating. We were living together.
Yes.
And she was dancing at a club, and I was working at a club. And one of the girls she worked with had done a film, and asked her if she'd like to meet the guy that she met to get introduced to do a film. And she said yeah, and she said, let me talk to my husband, or boyfriend. She talked to me about it, and we went and we met with the people.
And you said she can do it as long as you get to do it too?
Right, yeah, I said, yeah.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't
You
really
love
like
this
that.
woman. This woman is your wife, right? She's
right.
your wife.
We only worked together. We started out only working together.
Oh, so
and that was the only way that we were going to do it, is if we were going to do the scenes by ourselves together.
But now we work with other couples.
Other couples.
And, you know, other girls and other guys. But we do it off camera, too. It's in our personal life as well as...
Okay, so you have no particular problems, any moral questions, anything doing this?
No.
It's just you got to separate the love from the sex. You know, it's just we're both very sexual people. We like having sex. It's a lot of fun. I don't know many people out there who disagree with that.
Do you have feelings? Do you have feelings for the men that you're with?
As friends, yes. Off camera, you know, we're friendly towards each other. When we get in front of the camera, there has to be some kind of attraction there. Otherwise, you can't do your job. And so, you know, you get into the person that you're with, but it's, I guess, yeah, there's some type of feeling there.
How do you separate your job from your marriage? I mean, if you're doing the same things with these guys that you don't know in the movie that you do with your own husband, how is that different?
I love my husband. I don't love the guys that I'm working with. It's different.
Totally different. Totally different. Yeah.
And you're totally comfortable with her making love
it's
to other
strictly
men?
work, you know. It's just a job. It's totally work. We've been in the business for 5 months. We were offered a deal like 2 weeks ago to start shooting our own line as a couple. So mostly we'll make the call on who we want to work with. It'll mostly be new couples who want to come into the business, or just new girls that want to come into the business. If they're worth shooting, we're gonna shoot them.
Well, there's a young woman who wants to get in the business, and we've been talking to her. Her name is Victoria. Let's take a look at how she's coming along, making the decision as to whether or not she will go through with being in an adult video.
When a girl works the first time, she is the new kid on the block. It's like being the new kid at school. Everybody knows everybody, and you don't know anybody. You're awkward, you're shy, you're scared to death.
Oh my gosh. It's all right.
Okay.
And they're like really good. So like, you know, I'll tell the guys to you know. Oh no. And I will. And have you met him yet? He's gonna be in your scene.
Steve came by and said hello. He's got long hair, I think.
Yeah.
I know Rick Masters. He told me things about my car.
Yeah. I mean, the guys are like totally gentle, and I'll tell them, you know, they're really good. I shot my first scene 3 years ago with these guys.
I'm really scared.
I was really scared.
They're always scared. They're always apprehensive.
Oh my god.
Don't stress. Just relax.
Okay.
Just relax.
Well, then you'll feel better too, because you won't have to worry about.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about like any of that stuff, and you know, I mean, the guys are great. They're not gonna be rough with you. You know.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You're nervous. You're doing something new, sweetie.
Oh, I have bubbles and someone's tying us in my stomach.
And you will. So once you get started in the scene.
Do I like it? But this is fun. This part.
I think you will. Most people are really nervous and really scared because you have no idea what to expect. But then probably about like 5-10 minutes into the scene, you start to forget that there's people watching and that all this other stuff's going on, and then you start to get into it, you know.
Okay.
It's all right. You'll make it. You'll make it.
Pass out.
No, you won't.
Oh my gosh.
Come with me, and I'll take you to do your little
feminine thing.
Pornography is about watching women having sex and loving it.
Okay, we'll see exclusive video of Chandler and Christian getting ready for a sex scene with 3 other people. And what's going to happen to Victoria? Well, we'll find out when we return. Stay with us.
Tomorrow on Springer. When we last met Janie, she'd overcome a lot. Now she's facing the fight of her life.
It's ridiculous. I can't believe you or him anymore. They're trying to take away my child.
Janie may lose her only son to her own parents.
Because you ain't got no heart like you used to.
I had to put up with things like you.
Now Janie wants the truth about her parents to be known.
He used to staple us up on the wall, tie my stepbrother on the tree, and beat him.
Janie fights to save her son. Tomorrow on Springer.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you. Today we're talking to a woman who wants to make adult movies. Now, so far in the show, we've been following an office clerk named Victoria as she makes her very first X-rated movie. She was just getting ready to do the scene when we went to break. Let's see if she goes through with it.
Oh, you eating licorice?
Girls?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at those two. God bless you.
Hey, sweetheart. Go on straight up there. Come on, honey.
Are you guys ready?
All right, we'll get ready.
Ready.
She's so darling. I mean, I feel a little bit better now that I'm here, and I did the stills. I mean, I'm used to doing the stills, so that's okay.
I was waiting for that morning scene. I sure hope that thing was just on the monitor. No, I was off.
Feel like a big spirit.
Remember, I was off.
Woody had red. What do you want after this?
What am I doing? What am I doing?
We spoke about this already.
Come on.
All right.
Refresh my memory.
Okay.
I forgot.
Okay, we're just gonna do a couple lines of dialogue.
Okay.
Okay. And we're gonna just go right into sex. We're gonna do.
Don't work yourself up into being uptight, because that's the negative thing, you know. What it really comes down to is when you worry and work yourself up into a state, that it becomes the unpleasant experience that most women have with drunken boyfriends.
I told her to visualize something that calms her down. Like, if it takes whatever, just close her eyes and just visualize and take a few
Or I could just walk on the set and smack you about the head for a while. You know, whatever it takes. But relaxation is the key. It's entirely up to you. You're in control of your body. You know, it's up to you.
Okay, great. Talk towards Steve. Like you're looking at Steve.
Steve?
Yeah. There you go. Say, I'm Shadow. I cover the moon.
I'm Shadow. I cover the moon.
And we are the spirits of purity. Your shadow threatens our domain.
Here we go.
Ready? I'm there, man.
Going in.
Stop. Don't move.
Which leg are you putting up?
I feel like I need more direction. What are you doing?
Come on, go. I got you, Dave. Uncle Dave.
Right there.
Yeah, literally 2 lines up.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No, it's okay.
No, you're killing me, Matt.
The secret's out.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Yeah, no, it looks great.
Huh? I just finished my first adult video, and it was not everything I expected to be. I expected it to be painful, but it was exciting. It felt good, and fulfilled my ecstasy, that's for sure. And I'm going to do it again, definitely. The guys were very gentle, and they directed me in the right direction on what to do. They helped me out as far as how to turn, which way is best, how it's easier to do, what's less painful. And they were very nice about it. And they talked me through the whole thing. It's not as easy as it looks, but it's lots of fun.
Gotta go to the house. Gotta go to the house. That's it.
When we come back, we're going to meet Victoria. Stay with us.
Do you belong to an unusual club or organization, or do you know someone who does? If so, please call 1-800-96-JERRY and tell us about it.
We've been talking today to primarily to a young woman that was contemplating the idea of becoming an adult film star, and we've been following her through her first film. Here she is, Victoria. Victoria, welcome to the show. And I should mention that we just found you out there. In other words, we went there to cover this story, and you happened to be the person that was there that day, you know, on your own, deciding this is something you wanted to do. What were you thinking when you saw the video we put together?
Thought, oh my God, you showed that much? No, but...
They're going to see more in the movie.
Yeah, but it's not nationwide at one time. I have worked in an office, and I'm a bill collector, and it's not that great sitting in front of the computer all day long calling people, hey, you have some money, you know, to pay your bill.
What does your family think about what you do?
Actually, I called my mother this morning, and I told her, and...
She didn't know ahead of time?
No.
Okay. So you called your mom, and you said, hi, Mom. And she says, hi, what's happening? And you said, Mom, I'm screwing guys in a movie.
No, I didn't put it exactly like that.
What did you say, and what was her reaction?
I said, hi, Mom. And she goes, oh, hi.
So far, I got it right.
Because I haven't talked to her in a couple weeks. And so I said, Mom, you know, I'm going to be on a Jerry Springer show. She goes, yeah. And I told you it was for modeling, right? And she goes, yeah. And I said, it's not really, Mom. And she goes, well, what are you doing? I said, adult video. And she says, you're what? And she goes, can I call you right back? She was at work. And I said, okay. So I waited for her to call me back. And she said, what are you doing again? And she goes, is this sleazy stuff? Or she goes, you know, where are you doing this at? And I said, well, in Hollywood. She goes, Hollywood? I said, yeah, Mom. It's in a studio. They do my hair, my makeup. There's camera people, light people. You know, everybody's around. It's not like I'm in some alley doing it with a camera. And
she says, well, then it's good. At least that's better. So she's not crazy about what you're doing, is she?
Excuse me?
She's not crazy about what you're doing.
No, she's not. She told me she'll pray for me every day.
Okay, moving on to another issue with that. You said in the interview that I saw on the tape that, gee, it was exciting, it was fun, but when we were watching you in that tape, it didn't look like you were enjoying yourself.
Oh, well, those were all the breaks. You didn't get to see the stuff that was going on.
It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing that's happening.
When I took a break, I was exhausted, but it was a lot of fun. It was I didn't think it was going to be. I was very nervous. I was tense. I didn't know what to expect. But once I loosened up and I said, okay, I can do this, I had the best time of my life. The best.
It was the best time of your life?
Yeah. Sexually that is.
If somebody would say to you, look, you're a healthy, attractive, reasonably bright woman. A woman doesn't need to be doing this to make a living in the 1990s. Do something else.
I have.
And this is the choice. The way a woman can make money in our society is by either selling her body, performing, showing her body. I mean, do we just perpetuate this myth that that's what a woman is for? No. Guys can have all kinds of career, but if you're a woman, it better have something to do with your body or that's it. Do you perpetuate that kind of feeling?
No. I feel I'm an adult female actress who's making adult videos. I don't feel as I'm this person who's out selling my body on film.
Do you enjoy
I'm
acting?
An actress.
Victoria, do you enjoy acting?
Yes, I do. But I want to do more films that have more dialogue in it.
But they didn't...
Just a little bit more.
The truth is, they didn't care whether you could act or not. I mean, they didn't... When you went for a try, when you showed up, he didn't say, did you go to acting school? What classes did you take? What method acting did you use? No.
No.
They wanted to know, what do you look like naked and can you grunt and groan? No?
He's right, guy. He's on the money.
I'm going to give you a chance to answer. I want to raise these issues. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk some more with you, and also we're going to see you guys as you were getting ready for your video, and we'll see what goes on backstage. Stay with us.
Tomorrow on Springer.
They're trying to take away my child.
Janie's back, and she's facing the fight of her life tomorrow on Springer.
Hey, welcome back. Thank you. Today we've met newlyweds Chandler and Christian and followed them as they were about to film a sex scene with 3 other people. Let's see what happened before the scene.
Today I'll be shooting a scene with my husband, and it's an interesting scene. I'm playing the part of the moon, so it's going to be pretty wild. I'm living with a semi-girlfriend now. We just met not too long ago, and me and my husband have been staying with her, and we practice a lot.
I'm playing a Cenobite from Hellraiser, and no, the costume is very uncomfortable, and it's very tight, but it won't be on long, so it really doesn't matter.
Then strip him of his power.
And then strip him of his power.
Exactly. So just slow your words down a little. Let's try again or no?
We got in the business together back in Florida when I got hooked up with, and I said, well, we wanted to work together, and he shot us together, and when we came out here to California, we've been telling everybody, we would like to work together.
Before we got into the business, we discussed about our family and if they were going to find out, and if they did find out, how they were going to take it. And working with other people, we weren't sure if we wanted to work with other people or not, and how that was going to affect our marriage. It's rough, it's hard, but it's strictly business, and once you get in, you find out that it's just, it's strictly business. There's really no feeling there. It's just, it's a job. You come and you do it and you leave.
Christian is my good friend. He's a good guy, good kid. He just he defeats himself before he works. I think he mentally, me and Dave are very, I guess, intimidating when we're on the set. So we just jump right in there and go to town. I met Chandler over at Tractech Studios. We were shooting for Elegant Angel, and I thought she was like horrible when I first met her. Honestly, I thought she was the worst person in the world. And I even bitched the director, like, I ain't working with her. But then we talked, and she was actually ended up being kind of cool. You know, I think she'll end up doing really well if she hooks up with the right people. If not, I don't know.
People think that, you know, all the girls in the business are sluts and whores, and it's not true. We're just doing our job. We like to have sex. That's, you know, people have talents. This is my talent.
Hi, I'd like to know what precautions are taken in the making of adult films as far as preventing sexually transmitted diseases or pregnancy, and if that's a concern for you.
Everybody who does movies is tested every 3 weeks for HIV.
You have to show up on the set with a blue copy from the state showing that you've been tested.
Question to the couple, do you guys consider yourself bisexual, or...
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. I'm not. No. Sorry. I like women. Strictly women.
Yeah. It was interesting because you got real defensive about that. Oh, she is mine. Not. Hey, hey, hey. Your voice dropped 3 octaves. Yeah, go ahead.
For the newcomer to the adult porn there, have you or will you ever consider same-sex videos?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
You think all 3 of you guys are going to get together sometime soon and maybe let us have it?
I already offered her. Me and my wife are
Cecil B. DeMille here.
We've already offered her a shoot as soon as we get back, so.
Yeah.
Is there anything you wouldn't do?
Not at this point, but, you know, I'm sure there is something that I won't do.
Animals.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll see what happened to Christian and Chandler during their scene. There were some problems. Please stay with us.
For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365. At someone and want to confront them on our show? If so, please call 1-800-96-JERRY.
Welcome back. We have been talking with Victoria, who is new in the adult film industry, and we also talked with Chandler and Christian. They have done these movies before. We are following them as they are. We just saw a tape before as you were getting ready for this film you were making, and the name of the film was
Immortal Flesh.
Immortal Flesh.
Immortal Flesh.
Right.
And now we're going to take a look at what happened during the film and after.
It was supposed to be me, my wife, and Rick Masters, and I had problems and couldn't perform, and luckily there was one other person here, another actor, to come in and complete the scene.
I don't think that you get used to it because it's not really painful, but you have to let yourself go because the European stuff, most of it would be painful. Proud of me?
I was very proud of you. You did very good. And the scene went very well. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to have an open mind, first of all, and you can't really do it for the money because the money's not that great.
We were talking about the jealousy thing and
how?
Yeah, pulling yourself from the scene, how I had to pull myself from the scene.
Well, it's hard, you know, for the average American. You know, I don't see the average couples being able to let, you know, their mate be with other people. It's just, it's not heard of and it's not done. And it's really hard in this business, but, you know, if you can get by it.
I was engaged in '94, and then I figured out it was useless. Said you really can't. I really don't think you can do it. It's too much of a strain on a relationship. You can't even go out with anybody. When I first met her, she was not in the business. And then she goes, well, I want to try it. I'm like, oh, I really don't want to do this, but I'm not married to you. There's no ring on your finger. I can't tell you what to do. She goes, well, I'll just work with you. I'm like, fine. So she just starts working with me, right? Then after a little while, she goes, well, I want to work with girls too. which when I first met her, she would never even think about touching another girl. So I'm like, well, again, I don't control you. Go ahead and do whatever you want. She goes ahead and does that. She goes, I want to work with other guys. I'm like, okay, again, I can't control you, so, go ahead. So the first scene with another guy and myself was Kyle Stone, as a matter of fact, who's here, and me for, I think it's for Jim Lane. And we did the scene, everything was fine. But after a while, her attitude started changing a little bit, and I really couldn't deal with it because she became the girl that I was trying to get away from.
It was different. It was cool. It was exhausting. Hard work. It is hard work. You go through a lot, but in the end, you feel good.
Yes.
You and I forever will be fused.
If I would be married, I think this would definitely affect it. I don't know if I've known some people who are married in the industry. It doesn't bother them. Personally, me, if I think that it would bother my partner, whoever I would have like a serious relationship with, it would bother that I'm in this field. But when I do want to settle down, I'll probably stop this. I'll end this career.
That's the first time she's ever worked with anybody but me.
Yeah, but, I got through it. It's my job.
Lately, I've been seriously wanting to quit. I mean, last month was really kind of hellish. I kind of feel unappreciated at this point. I really do want to quit.
And they're two super guys, and they're both good friends of mine.
We're good friends with them, so,
And it's not like she just comes in and works with any guy, It's like people think that guys just come in and they sign out, fill out an application, like, yeah, I want to try this, I can do it, man. I got a great big thing, and it works and everything. But it ain't like that,
6 years I've been in this business. I've been caught 3 AIDS scares, which all turned out nothing happened. They were like tests that were non-conclusive or false positives and stuff like that. But there's always, there's always that little chance that something could happen to you. And I think you almost have to have a death wish to do this job.
Good day.
Good day.
Yeah.
Good day.
What is that like, a husband and wife together on the set? The husband, for whatever reason, that particular day cannot perform, and another man is brought in to complete the scene with your wife. Is there...
Well, we only have a couple people that we've been working with as far as when we work with another two, with a guy or girl or just another guy and us two. We have like 3 or 4 different guys that we use. That particular day when they were there, the studio that we were in is about 40 degrees, okay? And to get naked and then be able to make it work in 40 degrees, okay? And 15 people standing around watching, it's hard. It's very hard. And nobody could understand until that happens to you. Nobody outside of the business. Everybody thinks they're a stud at home on the couch, okay? But bottom line, the lights come on, the camera's rolling, everybody's waiting on you. Without your equipment, there's no picture.
I'll be back with the final thought in just a moment. Stay with us.
Tomorrow on Springer. When we last met Janie, she'd overcome a lot. Now she's facing the fight of her life.
It's ridiculous. I can't believe you or him anymore. They're trying to take away my child.
Janie may lose her only son to her own parents.
Because you ain't got no heart like you used to.
I had to put up with things like you.
Now Janie wants the truth about her parents to be known.
He used to staple us up on the wall, tie my stepbrother on the tree, and beat him.
Janie fights to save her son. Tomorrow on Springer. For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365.
Thank you. Let me take this opportunity to thank all of you for being with us. You're adults, you've made decisions, and good luck. I hope they all turn out to be okay for you. Good luck to you. You know, moral arguments against making adult videos most often fall on deaf ears. Because if you think about it, people who believe that there's a relationship between sexual behavior and one's morality probably wouldn't even consider making these kind of movies anyway. And of course, there's an ample amount of hypocrisy that surrounds this whole issue. What I mean is that these videos are found in the best of homes all around America, rented from virtually every video store you can find. And yet, even as they're enjoyed in the privacy of one's home, most would say they'd never want their spouses or grown children to be in such movies. And there are reasons for that well suggest thinking twice before choosing this as a career, however temporary. You see, there are consequences for what we do, for the choices we make, and the consequence for choosing the adult film industry, and of course there are exceptions, but generally in our culture, it's a stain on one's reputation. Avenues, career as well as personal, are often closed off. It isn't always safe. There are real dangers. The record is such that many, if not most, have trouble sustaining personal relationships outside the business. Whether it's fair or not, when you choose to take off your clothes for a living, people believe they're seeing all there is to you. That's a high price to pay, maybe for the rest of your life. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.
From Alaska to see you, Jerry. You're tops in our state, baby.
Yeah, number one.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Jerry, do the reggae bounce. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry.
Cleveland may have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but we came all the way to Chicago to see you, Jerry Springer.
We salute you, Jerry.
All the way from St. Louis, Jerry. You're the best.
We drove 8.5 hours all the way from Edinburgh University of Pennsylvania just to see your show. We brought this for you, Jerry. You're the man, Jerry!